Good morning. It's Monday. It's the 9th of June. Thank you so much for joining us. Not a bad start to the day. If you look just behind us, this is the outside of our Oakville studios, and we are seeing a little bit of sunshine. So a clearing trend after yesterday's kind of cool and windy and overcast and not such a great summer day.
No, not exactly. I was in the Niagara region. I actually saw some of the rain as well. So I know the clouds were kind of threatening in the GTA, but I actually saw some of the wet stuff.
Yeah, I was actually lucky to see some of the wet stuff in Oakville because I just put down my grass seed. So I was like, yes, come on, rain, come on. And then when it happened, I was like, that's it? That's all you got? Yeah. I would have liked a little bit more, but you know, you can't be picky, I suppose, at this time of year.
No, and I'm sure the birds will be happy. Whatever seeds kind of left and hanging out there.
They're going to eat my grass seed, aren't they?
It's entertainment for my cats whenever we put them down. Instant toy. They just sit by the window and that's what they do.
Well, temperatures are mild to start the day. We are sitting at 17 degrees through Toronto.
The perfect windows down. If you've got the sunroof, perhaps sunroof open in the car, ideal.
Absolutely, and it is going to feel a little bit warmer than that when you factor in the humidity, feeling closer to 26 throughout the day today. So it's going to feel almost as warm as Saturday. Saturday was a gorgeous day throughout the GTA. Everybody was out enjoying it, that's for sure. What does the rest of the week have in store? Well, I'm going to have those details in a moment, but first, Krissy, what's going on the roads?
Well, so far we're off to a really good start for the Monday drive, but we are starting to see that typical fill-in on the major routes, the volume delays, and you're going to find it bulking up as well in your eastbound collectors as you're heading toward the 427 Express as well, building in with some congestion. It's quite yet over to Appleby, the eastbound lane starting to bulk up. And then as you head on the DVP north and southbound through York Mills, not looking too bad. But coming up, Emily, I'll be checking out where the squeeze is on the Gardner. But first, over to you. How's the week shaping up? Well, that shot of northern lights, absolutely amazing. Your drive, well, starting to err on the side of not so much. Those typical Monday slowdowns really building in, and your ETC, Emily, free of any major problems for your commute.
Well, that's good news. Thanks, Kim. I'm going to turn things over to Krissy. She's got an update on your morning commute.
I'm feeling on the hungry side after seeing those delicious looking ribs. Certainly the time of year for barbecue. Unfortunately, still the time of year for volume delays on the morning drive. Work on the Gardner. I'll have the details on how your drive is treating you as you make your way into downtown.
I'll call you over, okay?
Well, it's a beautiful day out on the roads, but unfortunately we are starting to see those heavier volume delays building in on the major routes. On the 400 southbound, we did have some problem spots just as you were heading toward Highway 88. So that's been causing a bit of a cramp on that southbound drive. And then as you make your way along the 401, problem free at the moment, but we'll see when we check back.
Yeah.
Good for her. Kevin, you need to start getting into those hill sprints.
You know what? I always admire the people that can get up and do their workout in the morning. I'm an afternoon kind of girl, but think about it. When they start their day, how accomplished they feel.
I just admire people that work out in general, to be honest. Now, over the weekend, we saw some decent conditions Saturday, Sunday.
Thanks so much, Emily. Well, the beat the traffic map being all green, that is long gone. We're now well into the Monday morning commute. And first, over to you, Emily, with that long-range forecast. An absolutely beautiful shot there of the northern lights. Unfortunately, the one I have here, not so beautiful depending on where you're traveling. Coming up, we'll have more traffic updates. We'll see how your GO Transit and TTC are doing. But first, over to Emily. How's the week shaping up?
Is it our new...
See, now I thought we were going to see him exercising a little bit.
I know. He had like the sweater on earlier where I thought like maybe it was his jogging gear, but now he's cheated and put on the collared shirt and the runners disappeared.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, that was like the shortest workout ever. It lasted like a minute and 30 seconds. Right, we'll be checking back with Kevin. Hyde Park is such a beautiful area.
Oh, I know. It looks so lush and green this time of year. I literally, after the long winter we've had, have paid attention the entire time. From the minute you saw the buds on the trees, I'm like, it's happening. It's going to happen.
Finally. Well, today's a great day. We're going to see a daytime high of 23 degrees. But first, Krissy, what's going on the roads?
Well, Emily, we've actually been off to a really good start for a Monday. Certainly seeing those slow patches, though, hard to avoid when it comes to Monday commuting zone, Emily. You're going to be dealing with that stop and go. I know for the traffic on the Gardner, that's a headache, but how's the long range looking?
If you don't mind a little bit of rain and the potential for thunderstorms, it looks pretty good.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Looking beautiful. I have garden envy. My green thumb, not as good as whoever did that beautiful work of art. Now looking at your drive for quite some time. Coming up, we'll take a full look at your drive as you're heading on the Kiwi W, approaching the 427
This
as well.
weather segment has been...
Thanks so much, Emily. Well, that barbecue certainly looking delicious, but that's for later in the day. For now, we have to get through the morning commute, and we are starting to see quite a bulk up on those major routes coming to that construction zone. Coming up, we'll take a full look on how your drive is shaping up as you head on the Kiwi W, as well as your local forecast.
Oh, there you go. Oh!
Well, it was worth a shot there, Kevin. Don't worry. I actually once got entered in a tennis tournament completely by accident. It wasn't good considering it was my second time playing tennis. Now your drive, the good news is though, it's really not too bad. We are seeing no delays on your TTC transit. That's moving along quite nicely. The GO transit as well. No delays on buses, minor on the trains. More details on
Go to theweathernetwork.com for
Well, Kevin, I believe you can play tennis better than you can skate. So I think summer sports are certainly your forte. I was actually kind of impressed.
Yeah, they had a couple rallies there, so that's not too bad.
It takes hand-eye coordination to do that.
It does. Especially, I thought he was going to go the whole 9 yards and do the whole report and the tennis. That's what I want to see next time, Kevin.
Yeah, okay, Kevin. The challenge is on. If you can pull that off, we will be very impressed.
Yes.
All right, taking a look at our daytime high today. We're looking at 23 with sun. She's an update on your commute.
Thanks so much, Emily. Well, the drive within the GTA really hasn't been too bad, but we do have reports of a problem spot on the 400 southbound, and we, of course, our new reality with that long-term road work. Thanks so much, Emily. Well, the drive throughout the GTA, it's been relatively problem-free. We do see a heavy stack-up, though, on the 400 South. Normal volume delays as you're heading within the GTA. But, Emily, how is our week shaping up weather-wise?
Is he wearing flip-flops?
Yes!
No. Kevin, I think that was out. They were screaming out. I think it was out. I couldn't tell if he was playing flip-flops, but he's not. He's got regular shoes on.
He has like the power arm.
Yeah.
It was pretty intense, that coming at you. Wow. He must have ate a good breakfast.
I think
That's
so,
a
too.
breakfast of champions.
Yeah.
Arm.
Okay, well, we do have a nice day in store. Perfect day to get out and play tennis with Kevin, maybe. He's down at High Park. Go down. Check him out. We're going to see a daytime high of 23, but...
Well, Emily, I know it looks daunting on the map, but luckily it's really just those typical volume delays. Haven't had that many problems within the GTA. We did have a problem on the 400 southbound at 89, but in Oakville and in through Mississauga. So that's the drive. We'll have more updates on the Gardner coming up. But first, over to you. How's the week shaping up?
Not bad.
Well, the drive across the GTA, we were off to a great start for a Monday, but now it's going to get a little bit more complicated if you're heading on the 401. Being on the road, not so fun on a nice day, but we've been checking in with Kevin Yard. He's been getting some tennis action out there in the sunshine.
For today, and I got it! Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh my.
It looks like little Samantha there would also be a really good baseball player. Quite the arm on her. Lots of fun in the outdoors. Great day to enjoy it. Unfortunately, getting around a little bit more tricky. Let's start with the good news, though, shall we? The 4 as you're making your way over to the 427. Now, as for your Gardner Drive, we'll have details.
Go to the Weather Network.
Would you beat me in a game of tennis?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Yes. Okay, by side of the studio.
She's seen you play, Kevin. She actually witnessed you playing. That's why she said maybe. She's calling you on it. I say they have a game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Samantha, that's where I'm going to put my bets.
Me
Absolutely.
too. My money's on Samantha. Sorry, Kevin. All right, 23 degrees today. A beautiful afternoon for some tennis. By tonight, cooling down to about 16. So,
Well, Emily, things are improving in some stretches, and then others that were doing well now, not so much. And one of those being the Kiwi W. See, everything has recovered quite nicely. Now I want to hear it, Emily. Why might we need our air conditioners this week?
heat and humidity, two of my favorite words.
Thanks so much, Emily. That shot of the aurora, absolutely gorgeous. Never seen it in my life, but hoping one day. Now, traffic, well, that's something I've seen a lot of, and so have you if you're on the QEW Toronto bound for traffic headaches, but this is your last look at live traffic. You can always download the Beat the Traffic app. That's available on iTunes and Google Play for the latest. Now over to Emily with the long range.
Today on the morning show, if you didn't catch us, we showed you golf ball, not soccer ball sized hail. And Kevin Yard, well, should he go to the French Open?
I'm going to serve out to Magda, okay?
Try to?
Try to. Okay, here we go. The underhand.
Oh, there you go. Oh!
Make sure you catch us again tomorrow morning. Krissy is still in for Tom Reynolds, and we will take a look at the sunny, beautiful conditions and the heat and the humidity that's going to rise.
Visit our new and